What up, Fight World? It's your boy Ego, and I'm back with some more boxing. For those of you guys who haven't heard, I'm sure most of you guys have heard by now, but the Shane Mosley and Anthony Mundine fight has been canceled. Shane Mosley caught a flight back to the States. The fight was supposed to take place in Australia. I seen um, Shane Mosley's girlfriend, Bella Gonzalez. She was posting on her Instagram, I think it was, the ticket showing them flying out of the States going to Australia. The fight was supposed to take place, but it's been canceled. And it was canceled because Shane Mosley wasn't given what he was promised per their contract. And he was supposed to get some money up front. I heard it was around 700K. He was supposed to get that 700,000 and I guess $1 million to fight Anthony Mundine. And he got there. They paid him a $300 advance, and they didn't fulfill the other end of the bargain, which was to give him the other 400,000 of his money before the fight. A lot of times, big name fighters sometimes have it in their contract to get a certain percentage of the money of their purse up front, probably depending on your star power and your pool and your name in the sport. So Mosley only got the $300 deposit, but he was supposed to get another 400K, and they didn't make good with that promise. So he split his ties and considered it a loss and flew back to the States. And like I said, I don't blame him. I mean, business is business, and contracts are written up for a reason. If they aren't followed, then what's the fucking point of negotiating, working out a contract, and making it happen? Like, I would want to, me being a planner like I am, I would want to know what I'm getting involved in. So if you tell me you're paying me $1 million, then I'm expecting it. And if you tell me you're paying me in 50s and 20s, then that's what I'm expecting. So just be a man of your word for all the promotional companies. Make good on your promises, what you say. If you don't overpromise, what I like to do is I like to under promise and over deliver, as opposed to overpromise and under deliver. And that's just good business tactics. Because again, if you tell somebody something and you don't make good with your promise, then these are the types of things that happen. And I know the promoters stand to lose money as well, because these events, especially with marquee names like a Shane Mosley and an Australian fighter, these are big events. You have to refund the people for the tickets a lot of times at the venue. You spent money on banners and flyers and interviews and all kinds of stuff for it to not go down. It's a supreme disappointment and waste. I feel bad for the Australian fans out there who were like taken away from their kangaroo watching. No, I'm just playing. Their wallabies, and now they can't see a fight because of business. And I've said this in countless videos. I'm just getting sick of how boxing is becoming such a business. I like that it's a business and these fighters can get paid for the health risk that they do take every time they step in the ring, but it's just getting egregious to the point where business is superseding the fans. Even like, we're not even taking care of the fans of the sport, who are putting money in these promoters' pockets and these fighters' pockets by promising them something like, oh, this is a fight, and people are purchasing tickets, and all of a sudden that the fight's not taking place. It'd be one thing if a fighter didn't make weight, then to be on the fighter, but this is business. Business should be squared away. That's like the first thing that should be squared away. Like I said, if the fighter didn't make weight, or if he tested positive for like a PED, performance enhancing drugs, steroids, or something like that, and the fight's called off, cool. I understand that. Well, it's not cool, but I understand that. But you can't take care of business and promise the fighters what you pay, or excuse me, pay them what you fucking promise. I can't say this shit. Like I said, business comes first. It's never personal. It's always business. And just being kind of an entrepreneur and kind of manning my own business, I direct videos, I edit videos. I know the feeling. Sometimes people come and step to me. They want a video done. They want me to direct, edit, DP, whatever, a video. And they don't, I could pay you, or like some people expect me to do it for free and promise to make me a star, like they're gonna blow up. Like, fuck that. I'm about the almighty dollar, and I'm about being compensated for my time. And again, deals are deals, contracts are written for a reason, and you should adhere to them. So that's really all I gotta say. I did do a video called Ego's Shit I Don't Care About, check that out. This was actually on that list, which is ironic enough because I did the video before, obviously, the fight was canceled, when it was still on and on the books, and I thought the fight was going, because I wasn't really even looking forward to this fight. So the fact that it's canceled, I don't really give a shit, because I wasn't looking forward to it to begin with. And to be 100% frank, like my dad's first name, I haven't even watched Shane Mosley versus Pablo Cesar Cano to this day, and it's just, I don't know, it's just not high on my priority list. I've rewatched some certain fights, like Canelo and Mayweather, or Ruslan Provodnikov, Timothy Bradley, Brandon Rios, and Mike Alvarado too. I rewatched fights like that, and I haven't even had the chance to watch, or made the time to watch, Shane Mosley versus Pablo Cesar Cano. I just wasn't interested in that fight, so I didn't watch it live. Plus, I think they did it on a day where there was another big fight. So, like I said, I just haven't made my rounds and actually watched it, because Shane Mosley, to me, he's a tarnishing fighter. He hasn't really showed me enough that warrants him staying in the sport to me, and it just seems like he's further hurting his legacy by continuing to fight. So I wasn't looking forward to this Mundine fight either, so I don't really care. Let me know if you guys are disappointed. I feel bad again for the Australian people who paid their money and were expecting something, and because of business and politics, they're not getting to see what they paid for or what they were anticipating. So let me know what you guys think. Shane Mosley, Mundine fight, canceled, Mundine, whatever his name is. Leave a comment. As always, hate, comment, or subscribe. Till next video, it's Ego signing off.